What's going on, guys? Mike Sheemer here, and I'm just driving to the gym as usual. Dollar Tree and gym in the Frugal Escalade. It's all shined up for spring. I'm trying to do some spring cleaning just for business and life and all that. Trying to get things optimized for Q2 and beyond. Crazy day. Crazy few months in the stock market, we'll say, but that's not what the video is about. Today I just want to talk about why you need traffic and leads constantly for any business or any brand, any organization. You know, it might not even be a business, it could be a non-profit or a charity. It's all the same. Here, let me close that, it's a little loud. So if you have enough traffic and at least some of it is relevant, high quality, targeted, qualified, whatever, qualified, if I didn't say that, then you can pretty much succeed in nearly any business, online or offline. Obviously online would probably convert quicker and easier. If you had like an e-commerce store, or you're selling merchandise, or you're an affiliate marketer, or you sell products or courses, whatever. So that's gonna, but any venture you have, it's gonna help out. So first of all, you need to be able to convert that traffic, those visitors, those viewers, the listeners, people downloading your whatever, your ebook or your white paper. You have to be able to convert those people who fill out forms, convert them into leads, or the next stage of leads. You go from a cold lead to a hot lead, or whatever it might be, and then you need to close them or follow up with them, or use some automation software like CRM software or artificial intelligence programs, which keep growing in popularity. Both of those do, CRM and AI, or both. Some of them are combination, like HubSpot, for example. But anyways, I'm going to leave some options down below. Check the links below, as well as in my comments, video description and comments. But anyways, so it can be a lot of trial and error. It can be very cumbersome and time intensive if you're doing it manually, or if you're new to lead generation, if you're new to driving traffic to landing pages or home pages, product pages, anything like that. I've been doing it for 16 years or so. Sorry, I've got a cold. I had a cold for a couple weeks, or worse than a cold, but won't get into that. So I apologize for any congestion. But anyways, so you have to work on driving that traffic so it's coming in daily, organically, ideally. Anybody can can throw money at a problem. They can place ads. They can, pay for Facebook ads, Instagram ads, TikTok, X, do some Google ads. They can put up banners. They can ask for placement on publications or YouTube channel. Anybody can do that and spend a lot of money, and oftentimes not get the return on your investment, not get the ROI, not get the return on ad spend, the ROAS, or whatever you however you say it. I've been doing it again for like 16 years. Okay, I've been doing paid and unpaid, mostly, almost, because I'm frugal, almost 100% unpaid. So let's say maybe 95%, 90% at the lowest unpaid, because I didn't have the budget or I didn't want to risk losing profitability in my campaigns, my marketing campaigns. So I minimized the advertising. So look, you can throw a lot of money, you can put tons of money into it, and I hope if you do that, you're gonna learn a lot, whether it succeeds or not. If it doesn't, then you just have to adjust it, or pause your campaigns, or do what you got to do so that you're not throwing money out the window. But if you're doing it organically, they're free. You could send out emails for free, send texts out for free. There are some businesses or some platforms that are free or close to free. Social media platforms are free. Certain blog platforms are free or low cost. Domain names are, usually $12 to $20 per year, at least for the first year. You can do YouTube videos like I'm doing right now, and repurpose content for different platforms so you get the most out of it. I know it's a lot of sweat equity, it's a lot of time and effort you have to put into this, but but in the end result is that you are hopefully generating enough organic traffic every day, sometimes 24 hours a day, like I do, and like some of the people I work with. They've got it down to a science. I do too. I've had it down to a science for a long time, probably 12, 13 years out of the 15 years that I've been doing it, 16 years. And there are good days and bad days, good months and years, and more challenging ones, especially with Google changing, their algorithms so much. They own YouTube. They, have as much as a 90% market share on searches. Social media platforms are changing at all times. The organic reach has gone down probably 90%, 95% on most of those platforms compared to what it was back in the heyday of 2012, 2013, where you could just get a ton of organic traffic to anybody who was your friend on Facebook or followed your page or followed you on Twitter, which is now X. So anyways, try and get that organic or at least free. Maybe it's active, but it's still free traffic. So that's the first stage, and content helps a lot with that. SEO helps a lot. Platforms that I'll mention below help. The next step is to turn that traffic into the actual leads. Like I said, leads are the lifeblood of any company or organization. And it's the next step to actually making sales and getting revenue, or referrals or return customers, any of that stuff. So the higher quality your traffic is, the more specific it is to your your target audience, the better. And then once you have the leads, and you're usually a numbers game, so it's usually you need 3 leads or 5 or 10 leads or something like that to get a paying customer, whatever it might be. Depends on the industry, depends on your quality of leads, depends on the price, all those kinds of factors. So if you can once you have the baseline of the traffic and the leads, you start getting a conversion rate, like I said, like with a percentage of traffic to leads, and then the percentage of leads to paying customers. And then you get from there, and you can also get the percentage of paying customers to recurring customers or referrals, and each number gets smaller and smaller, but hopefully, your job, driving traffic, at the top of the funnel basically, is to just fill it up as much as you can, spending as little as possible or nothing. You do have to spend money to make money sometimes, and even I know that as a frugal Jedi master. But then you can figure out those calculations. You can try to optimize each stage. But as you can see, it's always a numbers game. You need those clicks. You need that traffic. You need those leads before you can get the sales. Before you get the recurring payments. Maybe it's a membership, based system, and you can earn every month or something like that. So that one lead or sale ends up paying you for months or years, and it really makes a difference. Other times, depending on your business, maybe it's a one-time transaction, and it can still make a huge difference, especially if it's a high-ticket type product or program. So there are some great programs, and there are some good platforms that are low cost, that are effective, that can help you generate leads, because it's not easy, where you might need to pay to get or close leads initially if you don't have the expertise, you don't have the content library, you don't have the SEO kicking in yet. Maybe sometimes the Google ads or the social media ads are a little on the expensive side. The prices definitely have gone up over the years. They're not the greatest bargain that they used to be in many cases. So you want to kind of do your due diligence and see and try different platforms and make sure it's within compliance of your industry or your business. And kind of dip your toe in if you need to. Just start small, and I've had some good luck with certain low cost programs, lots of free ones as well, and that's going to be the recipe for success for any business, whether it's again, product sales, service sales, memberships, affiliate marketing, solopreneur ventures. If you're just a publisher, a blogger, a YouTuber, it all works out in the end. Maybe you're selling software, and then it's really about traffic, leads, sales, referrals, etc. Retention, things like that. Again, retention is crucial. So I hope this just helped a little bit. Sorry for not making the videos succinct as I would have liked. But you get the idea. Anyways, hopefully I'll come out with some better videos coming soon. We can kind of improve your business, marketing, SEO, finances, fitness, anything that I can try and do to provide value for you, and again, create something at least useful. Even if, look, the way I think of it is, even if I say, sorry, this is a 14-minute video already, but even if I say one thing or two things that can benefit you, or even plant a seed of a thought or an action that will benefit you, maybe not now, maybe in 6 months or something, you'll be like, oh yeah, all right, I heard that, or I remember, Mike trying to tell me to, do XYZ to grow traffic or to increase my lead conversions. So if any of that helps, then I've done my job. If it hasn't, then I'm sorry, and you can take a look at other channels that might provide more value, or just stay tuned for some new videos, and that might resonate with you more. Thanks, guys. Stay frugal. Take care.